Heyo, it's Jiggly-Gut here, and today we are going to, visit a game from my childhood that was remastered back in, it came out in, what, 2017, a remaster, which is pretty damn good. It is Wonder Boy, or in this case, Wonder Girl, The Dragon's Trap. It saw numerous ports. It was on the Sega Master System. It was on the TurboGrafx. It was on a couple of computers back in the time. I think it was on Amiga under the Dragon's Curse. But it is a very fun game, and we are going to play it. Let's go hard. Now, the only real difference between boy and girl here is that it's purely aesthetic. It's cosmetic in the sense that it doesn't really matter. But seeing as girl wasn't a part of the original, we'll go with girl for a bit of flavor and spice and whatnot. Now, I'm going to start off with the retro graphics. And about part way through the prologue boss, I'll slowly transition to the newer stuff. So this is what it looked like back in the day, which is pretty cool. And the music was bitchin'. We got our health up in the top left there, as indicated by our hearts. Up in the top right, we've got our magic, which is signified at the moment by a fireball right above my head there. Right here, this blue thing, that is a resurrection potion. That'll bring us back to life if we die, and then we've got our gold. Now in this prologue section of the game, depending on where we go, like if we go down the bottom here, it'll loop, kind of like Bowser's Castle in the original Mario Brothers, in some areas where you'd go through and if you went wrong you'd have to do the section again. So the correct route is up the top here, so we'll go through here, kill that blue thing. Got a Cyclops, a blue one. As you can already tell, strength depends entirely on what your what color it is that you're facing off against. So as you see, that way was the wrong way. So now we're going to do the previous section again. The correct way you want to go is this way. From here it's pretty straightforward though. You got a dead end one way and you got the boss room this way. Come here, you blue bastard. There we go. Wow, I'm doing shit. Okay, and here we got the prologue dragon, Mecha Dragon. So, as you can see, the remaster has taken a fair stretch away from its original. The music has been fantastically remastered. This guy is pretty simple. You just got to hit him in the head, dodge his fireballs, And yeah. Oh, I took a bit of time damage there from the hard mode. There we go. So anytime you defeat a boss, this happens, and it drops like bonus coins. You can no longer collect bonus coins if you are touched by this blue thing like that. So you want to avoid it as long as you can, ideally. So, our mission objective is updated. Get the hell out of this burning, collapsing castle. And I've got no arguments with that. Let's do it. Okay, so through the door. Got to watch out for falling rocks, or blocks rather. So Lizard Man, rather, or in this case it'd be Lizard Girl, rather than having a sword, has a short-range fireball that can be sort of cancelled out if you hit it real quickly before it hits its target. It'll travel a fair distance, but you can cancel it out quickly like that, which is pretty handy. Let's get out of here. Oh, some more time damage. Run for the hills! Oh, look at this swanky dude with his eye patch and top hat. And we are out of there, home and hosed. And now, proceed with your adventurous undertaking. In Wonder Girl, the Dragon's Trap. Absolutely. So, here we are in the hub area, the village. Here we don't have to worry about taking damage from time. That's what that thing is over the top there, next to our life. Once the hourglass goes down, we'll take a portion of life damage. I think it's 10, maybe 15%. But yeah, this is where we can pretty much, fart around as much as we want. If we go in here, we have a pig here that pretty much, interacts with us and tells us, gives us light hints. In the original, though, it used to be a pig monster that would give you passwords, because the original Dragon's Trap didn't have battery backup. In here, that goes down to the sewer. We don't want to go down there just yet. If we come in here, we got the shop, a staple of your adventure games. I think we'll take we'll take the Mithril Shield. So we've got 3 attack, 15 defense. It's automatically upgraded our shield to Mithril. Other things we got in here, it keeps tally of our keys. Our spells we can change here, and they're basically item pickups from monsters. So it's not actually a skill per se that you learn magic, but rather I guess you'd consider them magical scrolls, I guess. We got that. Okay, let's just get on with this, shall we? Where we want to go for now is we'll jump down here, and the game will give us our first health upgrade. Lovely. Running back out. Now we can go down into the sewer. Now, a lot of this, we do backtracking later on. You know, it's a very light Metroidvania style game. Yeah. It was a Metroidvania game before the term was even coined, really. So calling it a Metroidvania game, yeah, it's kind of a fallacy. You know. It was Dragon's Trap, it's its own thing. Yeah. But for the sake of explaining how the game goes, yeah, it's Metroidvania. You do backtracking after getting various items and upgrades to make progress later in the game. So if we fall in the water, as you can see, we got nasties down here. It's not the end of the world if we fall in the water. There we go. No, I tell you what, I hate falling in the water anyway. On hard, at least. Oh! A full heal. Ah, I missed it. Curse you! So this is where cancelling out your fireballs really helps. Oh, shit! No! I've been stun locked! Oh, there we go. We've broken out of it. So these green ones take an extra couple of hits. Nothing that we can't handle. There we go. We've got fireball there. Of course, we can sort of stun lock them in the air as well. So that's how we get back up onto the shore if we're unfortunate enough to fall in the water. But yeah, the drawn animations and art in this is absolutely superb. If I were to say switch back to the graphics, as you can see, it's very the original is very sort of simple to look at. It adds a lot of character, yeah, artwork. So now we're getting chased by this frickin' cloud. Go away. Yeah. Go in here. We've got this goblin mail and a master shield. The goblin mail, it'll be nice later on. But what we actually came for is in this door. 'Tis but a humble key. So why did we come all this way for a humble key? Well, you might have noticed in the village there was a locked door. So we have to come all the way out here just for the key to that locked door so we can progress in our quest. Oh shit, there we go. So that's what the blue potion does. If you run out, it'll heal you up. But should we die again, we'll get a game over and it'll send us back to the village. Oh, I'm getting sick of you, Cloud. Go away. Oh, shit. Oh, frickin'! I'm not sure whether that was health damage from the crab or the timer, but either way. So this is what happens when game over comes along. This is pretty useful that it's happened by, actually. Every time you get game over, you get this spinning wheel thing. You hit your button. It's kind of like a roulette, and if it lands on a red heart, we also get a free resurrection potion to start off with. So, yeah, as you see, we got a yellow heart, gold heart, and we didn't get a potion. But it is useful that we died because it brings us back to town. So, no harm, no foul. There's the locked door we needed the key for. Thankfully, we've still got that. But what we will do is, now that we've got the gold, we're going to buy the attack upgrade and mithril armor. And if I got enough gold, we're going to use the nurse to heal us up. Which is, your first shot is on me. So, there we go. She was kind enough to heal us up. Now this music is quite nice, it's relaxing, it's like sort of suave, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like lounge music, whereas the original was more, you know, energetic, sort of. But yeah, I dig the lounge music, I do. So that's a dead end over that way. Oh, of course it's a dead end. We want to go up here. I can't remember, was there a door here? No. So all we're going to do is ascend to the top of the windmill to find our next area that we want to go. And here we are in the desert. Now, the original music sounded something like this. Okay, let's do this. Now, we could go to the right, but that'll take us straight to a later level area that'll pretty much guarantee our demise. So it's pretty simple to figure out where you have to go to begin with. So we've got these sunflower dudes here. You can either blow their projectiles out of the air with your fireball or duck them. But bear in mind that the only way you can register a hit on them is to hit them in the head. If you're too low, then you know it'll go through them. So the problem is you've got to time a lot of this stuff. Though it's not as bad as the blue ones. The blue ones are the harder ones to time with the fireballs. Okay, let's switch soundtrack. So that's pretty much, oh shit, what it looks like with, you know, there we go. Yeah, Oh, shoot. Now, I could kill those creatures if I wanted to use my tornado magic. But I want to hold on to it for the time being at least. As I'll come in use later. Oh, a nice bag of gold. Oh, crap. As you can hear from the music though, this, yeah, we'll use our magic here on this fellow. So we want to select that. And in order to use this, I think it's a down and square, X, circle. There we go. That's how the tornado works. It travels along the ground and pretty much it bounces off enemies until it sort of expires. Oh, we've got another one of these clouds. But this chap was low enough for us to hit. Oh. Stupid sunflower. Oh. That was a cluster of errors. So if we fall down here, we got this little underground area. Going through this door will take us up there, launch us out. Now this is the problem with hard mode, right here. I thought I'd point this out, seeing as we're close to death anyways. I guess you could sort of, you know... no potion. The problem with hard mode is you take the health damage, you know, regardless of the timing you need to do. And it's not all that bad, but as you've noticed as well, a lot of the health pickups are, you know, random. So you could be doing just fine. Like, I'll breeze through this now for the sake of it. See, we got a fireball there, and I'm about to take health damage. So, while I'm breezing through, I'm still getting injured. Oh, that's unfortunate. So there's some more health damage from time. Now we'll say that I didn't grab that health pickup just now. You know, I'd be on the clock looking at 1 heart. That's my only complaint with hard difficulty. That sometimes it can feel a little cheap. Sometimes you'll be lucky enough to get all the health drops that you want, especially when you don't need them. Yeah, we'll take the hit there. Come on, give me a heart. Heart? No. So this time I'm not going underground. The best thing you can do with heart upgrades is look at your timer and see how much you got left. And, you know, time your pickups with coinciding with when you're going to take health damage or not. Thankfully, the game's nice enough to get rid of the timer when we're jumping up at top there. So here's our second health upgrade. That's why we came over to the side of the pyramid here. We'll select that. Oh, Porky. We'll kill him though, because he gives us some nice gold, as you've seen there. Of course, yeah. See, now it's kind enough to stop the timer. It should have stopped it earlier, climbing the top there. But you know, what can you do? So really, we want to come down here. Thank you very much. These dudes aren't too hard to avoid. So there we've got some timed damage again. These guys don't usually drop anything. I think they drop life for you if you're lucky. But outside of that, yeah. They don't really do much of anything. Got another one of those pig soldiers there. We'll just breeze across here. Some more time damage. So we'll come in here, we'll see the nurse. And as you can see, the price for healing has gone up because our life bar has extended. You know, the more life and the further we are in the game, the more it'll cost to get a heal. So we'll take the heal because we are about to enter a new area. We'll take the key because we need it up here for this door. And now we've got like the first official level. The inside of the pyramid. Stupid frog. Thank you. So in terms of rankings, it's pretty much red, green, and then blue. In terms of strength with enemies. The blue variants being the strongest. Red usually being the weakest. Oh! That sucked. A double whammy there. A bit of health damage from the red. Coupled with damage from that stupid timer. Okay. Just a little bit of dodging here and there. I shouldn't have risked that. Now we've got to get some decent timing on this bastard. But he's kind enough to give us a full heal, which is why I wasn't too worried about the low life we had there. You know, some enemies have set item drops like that fellow. And some are less predictable. Unfortunately, we can't kill these. Oh, come on! Don't get locked on that thing. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't kill these stone heads. Actually, oh yeah, there's also a yellow variant. I forgot about that. Oh, come on! I forget if the game's mean or kind when it comes to, Oh, there we go! We got lucky. We got a potion. Yeah, the game is a bastard in that it puts us back in the village. Screw you, game. Anyways, this has been part 1 of my playthrough of Wonder Boy, or in this case Wonder Girl, the Dragon's Trap. Join me next time, and I will be back at the pyramid to kick ass and take some names. I will see you then. Peace out.